Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this grade, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Shot clock at 3, and it's Simons off the drive. Cunningham with some nice D.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Harris against Tatum. To the inside. Duren, and Duren slams it in.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Here's Keita. Pass to Brown. Here's Keita. Defended by Duren. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Cunningham against Simon. Cunningham passes to Duren. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Simon. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. Here's Tatum. Pass to Keita. Five on the clock. Brown outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Duren slams it in.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Harris against Tatum. They could use a bucket. He lays it in.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior. Yes, sir.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Now Brown, following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. Simons against Cunningham. Simons kicks to White. And it's off from three-point range. Pistons leading by 4. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. The Pistons have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Ivy passes to Duren. Now Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cunningham's got 7.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Takes a 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 7. Brown the pass to Keita. It's stolen by Duren. Here's Ivy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
And Ivey drops them both. Celtics trail by 9. White looking around. In the corner, Tatum with it. Over Harris. Rebound by the Pistons.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Cunningham. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And it's 9 points for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's White. Still yet to score. Out to the right wing. Here's Cada. Boston. No good that time either. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Cunningham passes to Duren. Now here's Ivey. Thompson, a screen on Simon. The shot by Ivey, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Pass to Simon. Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Tatum kicks to Simons. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Cunningham on the wing. Shoots over Brown. The rebound by Simons. Austin's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. White wide open. He fires. And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics.
Now, Jaylen Brown's athleticism makes him a factor on the glass. Nice job getting those second-chance points.
Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Simons. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 11 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Simons against Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Thompson against Brown. That one wide left. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing here by 8. Simons surveying the D. Brown outside. And again, it's Boston converted.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
Brown against Thompson. Back to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. Cunningham for 3. Here's Duren. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
The line for 2.
That's good from Duren. Some changes for Boston. Sam Hauser comes in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Anfernee Simons. Then for the Pistons, Duncan Robinson. He's checked in for Azar Thompson. And it's LeVert in for Ivey. And so he hits both. And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
And it goes down 2 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Jason Tatum. Outside, White. Boucher with a screen on LeVert. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. Drills the baseline jumper. Brown's got 8 points.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Harris outside. Turin sets the screen for Harris. And Turin slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Brown against Robinson. Brown, no good. Pistons leading by 8. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Cunningham. Rebounded by the Celtics. Pritchard with the ball. White bounce pass. And the basket by Hauser.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now here's LeVert. Still scoreless. Cunningham against Pritchard. Cunningham passes to Robinson. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. It's White on the wing, guarded by Harris. Back to White. Over Harris. The wing jumper off target. Pistons leading by 5. LeVert finds Cunningham. Harris against White. Pass to LeVert. Turin a screen. Pulls up on the wing. Pistons keep it alive. Cunningham right side. Over Pritchard. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for the Pistons, Duncan Robinson out there with Holland. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Sasser in at the 1 spot. Detroit leading by 3. Pass to Sasser. To the paint. Here's Stewart. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Stewart's got his first basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Sasser. Inside, stolen by LeVert. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Holland, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Hauser with the ball. Robinson picks him up, and the dunk by Boucher.
He's got a nose for the basketball and a high level of activity around the rim. Go ahead and finish, Mr. Boucher.
Pass to Holland. Back to Sasser. Pocket 6. Robinson, that's good.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Sasser. Now Hauser. Good on the three-point shot. Hauser's got 6.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Pass to Stewart. Here is Robinson. Here's Holland. Scoreless thus far. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Celtics trail by 4. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside, White. Boucher, the screen. To the paint. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Boucher's got 6 in the quarter.
And for Boucher, to me, it's about taking his time inside. When he does that, he's very effective.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Simons, he's checked in for Boston. Then for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Jaden Ivey comes in for Karis LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Here's Cunningham. He's got 11. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, "I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet." Back over to you, Kevin.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Simons after the basket by Detroit. Count that one. Simons has got his first 2 points. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that.
Now, here's Ivy. Out to Thompson. Puts up a three. Boucher with the rebound. And Simons has got the ball here for the Celtics. White the pass to Hauser. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Thompson. Here's Stewart. Boucher with the rebound.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Cunningham against Simon. Outside, White. 5 to shoot. Pass to Boucher. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside, White. Now, Hauser. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Sinks the three-pointer. Simons has got 7 points.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. And some changes here for the Celtics. Mars is checked in, and it's Tatum in for Sam Hauser. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Here's Robinson. Pass to Duren. At the elbow, it's Cunningham. Clock is at 3. Shot to stop the run. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Celtics leading by 3. Outside, Simons. Outside, Tatum. Brown against Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Brown gets it done inside.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
No doubt, Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Doris.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a three-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Celtics making a change here. Richards checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Ivy. Pistons passing it around. And here's Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Ivy on the wing. Offensive rebound. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Durant. Covered by Simons. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
And that one misses. Boston leading by 5. Round the pass to Simons. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
First personal foul. Second team.
The Pistons shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
For the Pistons, Durant. The line for 1.
And the free throw, no good. Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
Here's Cunningham, following the three-pointer by Boston. During the pass to Harris. Now, here's Ivy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris inside the line. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Tatum. Pritchard passes to Garza. Here's Simons. Tatum kicks to Simons. Tatum with a screen on Thompson. And it's Simons missing. And it's Harris with the ball for Detroit. 6-point game. Thompson misses. Boston has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Tatum no good. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Thompson. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
They set the pick. Here's Simons. The rebound by Ivy. And for the Pistons, they're shooting 43% for the game. Now, here's Duran. He's tightly guarded. Ivy against Simons. Ivy with the bucket.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Boston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Simons, the pass to Garza. That one falls. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Cunningham looking it over. Here's Duran. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. 14 points here for Jalen Duran. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and it's White in for Pritchard. On defense, the Pistons. Outside, Simons. There's the pick. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 5.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Cunningham for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Cunningham's got 14 points for the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Simons. 10 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. Cade's shot is off. Detroit's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now Simons. over Cunningham. The shot's good from Simons. He's got 12. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Boston Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum line. Their measurement shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
There's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. In the corner, Ivy with it. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. The lead is 2. Here's Simons. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Harris a screen on Tatum to the inside. It's out of bounds. Okay, they say it was last touched by Ivy.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Boston is on 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Simons kicks to Brown. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
Jaylen Brown very capable of taking stretches of games over. Right now, he's got the entire offensive arsenal working.
Now here is Harris. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Great D that time from Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Simons. Shot clock at 6. Out to White from the arc. Detroit with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Guys?
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Brown. He's got 12. Over Thompson. Brown, no good. Simons against Cunningham. Duran sets the screen for Harris. Trying to find White. Gets it to him. It's stolen by White. To the middle. It's deflected. And stolen by Ivy. And a wide open look for Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. White against Ivy. White the pass to Brown. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Duran finds Cunningham. Back to Duran. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
The Celtics have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And Boston has possession after the basket by Detroit. Here's Simon from 13 feet. It goes down. Simons has got 14 points for the game.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now, here's Thompson, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Out to Harris for the lead, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Simon. Drills it from outside. 17 points in the game.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simon's too big a threat from deep.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Down low, Duran, good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. 18 points here for Jalen Duran. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Simon. Pass to Tatum. Tatum on the wing. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Boston?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
That free throw, no good.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Now, here's Ivy. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you can see that quick twitch athleticism. Ivy is likely to spend a lot of time at the line in this league.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. An average number in that regard.
2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Queta, the pass to White. Three-pointer, Simon. Rebound, Detroit. During's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's stolen by During. And here we go. Fast break. Wow.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Outside, Simon. Back to Tatum. Pass to Simon. The Celtics working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. They get a hand on it.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside, always looking to initiate contact on offense.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Anfernee Simons. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in for Cunningham. And Harris drops them both.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Pass to Queta. Back to Pritchard. Up top, Brown. Can they get it? And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Asar Thompson.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
For Boston, they have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And he makes the first.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
And Brown drops them both. Here's Ivy. He has 6. Pass to Duren. Robinson against White. Now, here's Ivy. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 2. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ivy's got 8.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
Brown feeling it out a bit. There's the 3. Duran pulls it in. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Ivy. Robinson for 3. Drops in the tray. He's got 5.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Richard. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Thompson right side. Pass to Robinson. To the paint. Here's Ivy. Got a piece of it. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 points. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one counts. Sam Hauser's checked in for Boston. Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. Good on both. Celtics trail by 8. Brown outside. There's a screen to the middle. Pass to Hauser. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. And here's Stewart. He's covered by Pritchard. Ivy, no one around him. Good on the triple. Ivy's got 7 points for the quarter.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
On the wing, Brown.
Hey, yo, right here.
Good D by Thompson.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Ivy finds Stewart. Over White. They get it again. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Brown inside. It's up against Thompson to stop the run. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Harris looking it over. Good on the shot. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
White the pass to Keita. Over Stewart. Hits that one. Nice pass leading him to the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Brown. He's got 14. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Ivy. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to Robinson. And here's Thompson. It's stolen by Pritchard. Brown outside. The 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, we've got Isaiah Stewart. Cunningham is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Holland. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. Now here's Brown. Here's Boucher. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, at 6'9", despite the lean frame, Boucher very capable scoring on the interior. Draws the defense's hand right there.
And that one falls for Boucher.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Pistons leading by 14. Outside Robinson. Pass to Stewart. LeVert in the corner. Offline with his 3. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Pritchard with the ball. And here's Boucher. 5 on the clock. Simons, the pass to Hauser. Off target from 3-point range.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Holland, no good. Celtics trail by 14. Simons with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Kept alive. 3-pointer, Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Simons on the wing. Shoots over Holland. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 19 points.
And, you know, some guys might panic a little bit with that shot clock running down, but not Simons. Guy keeps his cool.
Here's Cunningham. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Simons, the pass to Hauser. Brown outside. That shot misses.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
LeVert finds Cunningham. Now Stewart. Boucher defending. Pass to Robinson. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in.
At the line, Chris Boucher. At the line, shooting 1.
Detroit leading by 9. Here is Cunningham. Five to shoot. And they double up Cunningham. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Pistons lead by 12.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Now, here is Robinson. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 20.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
LeVert against Simon. Three-pointer. Holland with the rebound. Detroit leading by 14. Pass to Cunningham. Here's LeVert, covered by Simon. Robinson dishes to Cunningham. Over Pritchard. Rebound Boston. Simon's on the wing. LeVert defending. And the basket by Hauser.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Here's Holland. Cunningham gets the bucket. 22 points for him.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Boucher kicks to Brown. He gets that one.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Now, here's Cunningham. To the left wing. Here's Holland. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Brown. Holland with the rebound. Detroit's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. LeVert is screen on Pritchard. Here's Cunningham. Back to LeVert. Duran sets the screen for LeVert. Pass to Robinson from deep three-point land. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brown the pass to Boucher. Here's Simons. Duran pulls it in.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's LeVert. Here's Holland. The offensive rebound. Outside for Robinson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Boston. Boucher's got his 6th rebound on the night. Simons the pass to Brown. Pass to Boucher. That's a 2 from Simons. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pistons leading by 12. Here's LeVert. Outside for Robinson. And it's Robinson again missing.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Here's Simons. Pritchard with a wide open look. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Pistons. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. To the inside. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that 2-man set.
Pritchard with the ball. Covered by Cunningham. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut back down to 12 as they get that one from Brown.
Yeah, terrific work in the 2-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
LeVert kicks to Cunningham. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Out to the right wing. Here's Holland. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 14. Inside. Now Brown. It's Simons. Here's Hauser. Covered by Cunningham. Can't get it to go. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Pistons. Now Cunningham. Now LeVert takes the shot. Boucher with the rebound. Outside Simons for three. Doesn't get that one.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Some changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and it's Jason Tatum in for Sam Hauser. And then for Detroit, Tobias Harris is checked in for Holland. Thompson comes in for Robinson. And Ivy subbed in for LeVert. .153 left to play here in the fourth. Clock at 4. Ivy. White pulls it down. Celtics trail by 14. Now Brown. Now Simons. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
Free throw good, Simons.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Now, here's Cunningham. Simons rips down the board. Tatum outside. Now White, 11 feet away. That one misses.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Detroit.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Jalen Duren.
He showed up on the glass in a big-time way, and that really set a tone.
Now Cunningham. After the missed three from Derek White. It's good!
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Tatum. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jalen Duren.